I just played the most insane game of Open Front ever. So I did my standard opening. I usually start around here because I like being able to expand to this area and also to Greenland. I think the first time I won on America I started here, so I'm kind of biased towards the position, and I generally feel like whoever gets Greenland has an insane amount of control over the game because it's a huge landmass. It doesn't seem like it, but it's 20% of the map. Just this island here is 20% of the map. So if you manage to capture this, you have a really powerful base to operate from, and you are relatively safe from other players, especially if you get naval control around the region. I also expanded to these islands over here, so that just in case I get conquered here, I can be safe. So I built my ports here, I built my cities here, I deployed a warship so I don't get conquered, I don't get navally invaded, and yeah, I just kept expanding into bots. This guy started pushing into me, but I think it was a misclick, because when I sent him an alliance request, he accepted it. So we are allies at the moment. I'm pretty sure it was just a misclick, so I just went back into taking these bots here. And the first annoying thing that happens is I took some land off of Santa Claus here, and Santa Claus starts nuking me. He starts nuking me and starts sending into me really hard. In the meantime, I'm just building up here, so more ports, more cities. I think I built a SAM and a missile site, all the good stuff. And I'm just getting invaded by this AI. And he sends 50k troops, and he takes all of this with 50k troops against my 200k in defense. Remember that, it's gonna be relevant later because I have questions and more nukes. More freaking nukes going into me from a bloody AI hiding in the North Pole. You're not even real, Santa. You're not even real. So, at this point I'm pretty mad because the AI made me lose my foothold in Greenland. I lost my land to Cydonia, and now he's dying to Cydonia and Isito. But I'm like, okay, let me shift my attention back to the homeland. So I start conquering people here. I make some mistakes. I use more troops than necessary in a couple of them, but overall it's okay. And then this dude invades. So I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? Like, you have your guy to deal with. You have Cydonia to deal with. Attack him. Why are you taking my land? So I do a hydrogen bomb. And I'm like, okay, it's gonna hit both of them, so I'm gonna cripple Cydonia and I'm gonna cripple Filler. But Cydonia barely even feels it. He loses essentially nothing to that. But I do manage to conquer this area with the defense posts and 2 cities, so I'm happy. That was worth it. But this allows Cydonia to completely take over Greenland, which honestly wasn't such a problem for me because he used a lot of troops here. So I was like, oh, okay, I can invade him now. He is weak at the moment, but he was not as weak as I thought. His troops were recovering so fast. So fast. So I sent 2 more hydrogen bombs, and I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna get hydrogened. He's not gonna be able to fight me after that. So I sent another naval invasion in. Boom. And boom. He's 100k. Okay, I can invade. At this point, so this is an invasion with 100k troops, okay? This is all I took with 100k troops against 100k defending. You saw how much Santa took. What is this game? But anyhow, I'm still thinking, oh yeah, I can take this guy. I have so much more money. He's down to 30k, so I full send him 200k troops And what? What? How is this all I get with 200k? Like, genuinely, how? He had 30k defending. No defense posts, no anything that would actually prevent me from taking, like, at least half of the land. But no, I get, like, a little sliver along the coastline. What also I was not aware of at this point was that he was 4 times my size. Like, he was controlling, before the nukes fell, he was holding 20% of the land of the map, and I was controlling 5%. I did not realize that the size difference between us was so significant. So I was a little overconfident in my attack. But still, I think it should have worked. I think when I send 200k troops into 30k troops, it should take a little bit more land than a little wet fart along the coastline. Does that not make sense to you guys? I hope it does. I don't know. But I do lose all my land in the end. And now my mentality is to support my ally in Shori. So I was just waiting, gathering money. Like, I still had my base here. I was super rich. I had no land, but I was super, super rich. And when I saw that this guy, what's his name, Bloop was attacking Shori, my ally, I was like, okay, you're getting merved. We don't want you to get out of control. You are the only big one. Everybody else is relatively small compared to you. So I'ma merv you to kind of get you under control, to cut you down to size. I had no ambition of winning the game at this point. I was just trying to support Shori. But Shori was not getting supported. He wasn't doing anything. He was just chilling in his islands, doing absolutely nothing. I don't know what he was doing for the next 20 minutes or so, but he just built defense posts and did nothing. But also, it's insane that with this little bit of land, he has 500,000 men. And also that he has 400k with just this. That is insane. This looks so small on the map. It looks so small. But yeah, I'm just like chilling here. I have a lot of money. Let me show you if I can. Where am I? Yeah, I'm holding like basically no land, but I got 30 million. I have 30 million because I'm trading with everybody. There's like 5 trade ports here, 6 trade ports. My warships are controlling this area, so I'm stealing all of the trade from Cydonia. I also got warships here, so he has no money. And at this point, Cydonia gets merved. I think it was by Morty. I think Morty merves him for no reason, or maybe it was Nisito. I don't know. I don't remember exactly who did it, but then I was like, oh, okay, these 2 guys are getting kind of big, so I'm a merv the 2 of them. I got 45 million in the bank, so I merved Slovensko and I merved MPC. No, I didn't. Did I not? I think, okay, I guess I just merved MPC then? Was it not me? Did I not do this? No, I definitely sent 1. I guess I probably merved MPC because I felt like he was getting out of control. I think he was attacking my ally. Maybe he was attacking Shorty. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Like, I spent a lot of time in this game. But yeah, I'm just kind of like hopping around the islands here, and at this point, I'm kind of full sending into Bloop Bloop. I think Bloop Bloop left. I don't think he was playing anymore, or at least he wasn't resisting me. Like, he never attacked me back. He took some nuked land, but that was about all he did. So I build more warships. I get an alliance with Full Send here, and we were allies for a very, very long time. But when I noticed at this point that he had built a missile site, so I'm like, huh. I do not like him having this because, yeah, I have anti-missile sites here in my home base, but you know, if you just send 2 missiles, it doesn't matter with the reload time, with the cooldown. If you just send 2 bombs, it's gonna take it down. So my solution was just to send like 4. I sent another one later, warships, and just kind of hover around his home base just in case he gets any ideas. You know, and I do a naval invasion of these 2 little islands here. I didn't actually want to take this land from NPC. I wanted this port to stay here for trade for the moment, but later I realized, oh wait, I don't need this for trade. I can just take it myself and then trade with Full Send here. These guys are just distracted taking the nuked land. I don't know why I don't know why people are so obsessed with taking back nuclear waste. It is such a waste of troops, but for whatever reason people are doing it, which, okay, sure, waste your troops on that. It has helped me multiple times that people just bum rush nuked land instead of rushing an opponent and then wasting all their troops on taking a little bit of soil. Just you know, sending like 500,000 men to take this little area, and then I just counter invade them. But okay, they're fighting each other, they're taking nuked land. I'm just hopping around the islands, invading NPC a little bit, trading. Again, I still don't have any ambitions to win the game. I'm just like having fun. I'm going into Bloop because he was the one who kind of conquered me, and I'm gonna start going into. I think did I merv Sidonia? I don't know who did. There were a lot of mervs this game. But I'm going into Blurp Blurp. I'm establishing my naval supremacy. I'm building more cities, more ports on these islands. At this point I have like 15 warships on the map. I got like 3 of them here, 3 of them here, 3 of them here, 5 of them here. It's insane. All of the trade essentially is going to me. These guys are still killing each other, nuking each other. I didn't even notice that Shorty was dying. I probably would have supported him in some way. I had a couple of islands over here under my control, I think, or maybe I took them later, I'm not sure. I had a couple islands here under my control, so maybe I could have done something. Oh, why did I say? Oh yeah, these are the 2 mervs. So now I noticed that Morty was getting really big, like he took all of Mexico, and Slovensko was also getting really big, like they were controlling. Yeah, Slovensko was at 50%, Morty 25%. I was like, no, we can't have that. That is not allowed. So I merved both of them, and I still have 20 million left. They have no money. Like, none of them have any money, because all of the trade on the map is going to me and my only ally in NPC. So NPC and I are the only people making any money. Sidonia has enough for a merv. He could have merved me, but he is AFK, or he left the game. He's not playing anymore. He doesn't exist. So Shorty slowly starts taking over this land. You notice that Shorty has a port here. I don't know if we are allies at this point. I think probably some of my merv hit him. So I think it was here that I started thinking, oh wait, I can actually win this. Like, there's nobody really to oppose me. I have all of the money, I have all of the trade. If anybody attacks me, I'm gonna have enough money for 2 more mervs minimum. If anybody attacks me, I can just merv them or nuke them into oblivion. So I start expanding more aggressively. So I take all of the East Coast. I'm starting to move into Mexico. I'm boating into Iceland here. I'm gonna go into Greenland very soon. Basically, without any land, with just these 4 islands here, I was controlling all of the map. Morty was on this coast, but he had nobody to trade with. He could trade a little bit with Slovensko, but I think they were at war. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. No, they weren't at war, I think. But still, it's not enough. All of the trade was going either here through the Panama Canal, or it was going here through this... What is this called? Is this the Bering Strait? Let's check it. Bering Strait. That is not the Bering Strait. Canada Strait. Strait of Georgia, no. What is this trade? The Davis Strait. Okay. The Davis Strait. So all of the trade was going through here. My 3 ships capturing everything. NPC, or sorry, Full Send starts expanding fairly seriously at this point. He grabs a hold of Central America. He's got the islands here. And he decides to betray me here. He starts going into me. He starts pushing into me. I don't even notice at first. Maybe not yet. Sorry, I thought I was... Yeah, I am taking his ships. So he did betray me here. Or maybe our alliance just expired, but he didn't send a new request. And he did start pushing into me. So I'm not really sure what happened here. I didn't even notice. Our alliance was holding for so long that I was like, okay, we're gonna be permanent allies. I'm not gonna attack him at all. Like, we're good. Like, I have my foothold here just in case he gets any ideas. I can just naval invade into all of his islands. I didn't even know that he was this big. I didn't know he had all of this. I didn't know that he had this foothold in Greenland as well. I was just like boating around, using the river systems here to do naval invasions into the heartlands, invading the west coast. So I'm getting up there. I'm about 20%. And this is, I think, where I noticed that he is sending into me. I noticed like this prong aggressively pushing at me from the south, and I'm like, wait, what happened? What? This guy went into me? So I just sent a couple of nukes at him. I don't think the nukes were necessary here. In hindsight, I wouldn't have sent them. I sent them because I thought he could have a lot more troops. But then, no, actually, it was a pretty good decision to nuke him. We were pretty even on troops. Yeah, this was... I misremember things. But yeah, he gets nuked, left with 70k, and I just full send into him and I take essentially all of his land. He has nothing left at this point, so he is not a threat anymore. Again, nobody has any money. Nobody. Cydonia does. He left. NPC does, but I think he left as well. So the 2 people who have money have left the game. I have 47 million. And I think at this point I start feeling like this is my game. All I need to do is just like slowly boat around, slowly take out the land. Nisito, if he goes against me, I can just merv him. I think I do it relatively soon. I think I merv him after he nukes me. He attacks me in some way and then I merv him. Oh, by the way, Shoddy decided to fight back. And I allowed this. I didn't mind. I was like, okay, yeah, you go, buddy. You go, buddy. You take control over this. I could have sent like 10 warships out immediately to take it back, but I allowed it to happen. I think also I wanted to save my money for mervs just in case. Morty starts expanding again. And I think I waited for him to... Like, why do you do this? Why do you do this, Morty? I noticed at this point that he was taking a lot of land. So I just take it myself. And he clears a path for me. He clears a path for me through the nuclear wasteland here. He was such a good boy. I don't think I could have done anything to... No, I could have. Like, I could have deployed like 10 warships here. But I would have had to spend a lot of money. But he is a good boy. So he opens up a path for me to invade him. And I'm gonna slowly start doing that over time. But the game is essentially over. Like, Nisito looks big, he looks scary. But that's not gonna last much longer. He is getting erased. He has 10 million. I don't know why he didn't just nuke me. Like, he has 10. I think he was saving up for a merv. I think that was his hope. But yeah, I merv him. Morty didn't have any troops left at this point. I think he just full sent into the nukes, into the wasteland. So he had like 200k left I just full send into him, I take all the land, and I'm at 75%. And I'm like, yes, 75%. I full send into the nuclear wasteland because I'm thinking I'm gonna get the last 5% I need. I didn't get it. I got like 2%. This is what I mean. I sent like 500,000 troops into the wasteland and I got like 2%. And now I start panicking a little bit again because these guys are not dead. Morty's not dead yet. Nisito's not dead. Nisito has 12 million. I only have enough for one more Merv. So I'm like, oh my god, I gotta save up. I have to save up and slowly, methodically start taking them out. I start taking the boating more seriously. And Morty was the final push I needed. I take out Morty and I take out this land here from Willful Send. And that was the final step I needed. I give everybody a little heart. And the most painful thing I think probably for Nisito is that he just now has enough for a Merv. Like the 15 seconds, like 30 seconds after I won, I get Merved. Such a clutch game. I cannot believe I managed this comeback. I was playing for like 20 minutes, just messing around the map, taking naval control, building ports and cities here, just boating in, without any thought of victory. I was trying to make Shoddy win. I was trying to be like, okay, you could have stabbed me in the back, but you didn't. You helped me. You didn't help me out, but you maintained our alliance. You didn't betray me when I was getting invaded, when I was weak. So I'm gonna help you win, man. Turns out, being what's the word? Philanthropic. Being philanthropic has its benefits. So yeah, that's it. That's the game. I think this is probably the best game I've ever played, and I have to make this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.